Augie is obsessed with finding the killer of Roderick's 6 children. He has a board full of clues and evidence. Roderick surprises him by inviting him to his old spooky house. He says he'll reveal all his crimes, 73 in total, and one more that Augie doesn't know about. He will also tell Augie the truth about how his children died. Augie goes to meet Roderick in the dark night, hoping to solve the mystery. The story of his life begins in 1953 in the same house where he grew up with his twin sister Madeline. Their mother Eliza worked as a personal assistant for William Longfellow, the CEO of Fortunato Pharmaceuticals. William was a ruthless leader who ignored Eliza's plea for help when she fell sick. Eliza was a devout woman who rejected medical treatment, which resulted in her death. Roderick and Madeline chose to bury her body in their backyard. Eliza came back to life during a stormy night, escaping from her shallow grave. She went straight to William's house, the terrible boss who had killed her, and choked him to death. Then she fell dead again. Roderick tells how he and his twin sister hid this story and kept it secret for their whole lives. The CEO says that this story matters because his mother's ghost is behind Augie right now. Augie doesn't believe him and thinks he is trying to scare him. He doesn't look back. Augie and Roderick talk about their family values and the legal case that followed. Roderick praises Augie for his strong opening statement in the lawsuit that targeted him and his family business. He remarks that the trial was one of the last occasions when his family was united. We see a flashback of the beginning of the trial, which happened a fortnight ago. The trial was a landmark case against Fortunato and the Usher family, who were accused of running a pharmaceutical company that caused the opioid crisis and thousands of deaths. Augie claimed that they manipulated advertising to sell drugs that were addictive and harmful. He thought that they were responsible for the epidemic. Augie claimed in his opening statement that he had a secret source who could ruin the reputation of the Usher family. This shocked the lawyer of the Usher estate, Arthur Pym, who wanted to know the identity of the source, but Augie kept it a secret. Roderick then arranged a family dinner to discuss this source more. All of the family members came to this important meeting. They had to sign NDAs, and Roderick promised them $50 million if they could find out who the betrayer was. Roderick says that this was the final time the family had a reunion. After this dinner, each of the children would meet their aunt, one after another. Augie wonders if Roderick is suggesting that the trial caused their deaths. Roderick rejects this idea, saying that he knows the real culprit. Roderick blames himself and a mysterious woman who he keeps seeing in his dreams. This mysterious woman is Verna. She was a barmaid that Roderick and Madeline encountered on New Year's Eve in 1979. The twins had just done something terrible and were hoping to make an alibi for themselves by going to this public place. The episode concludes with the funeral scene. Verna's ghost haunts Roderick, and he also sees his 6 deceased children looking at him from inside the church. Roderick leaves the church, followed by the media. He gets into his car, where he experiences another terrifying vision. Roderick's nose starts bleeding, and he falls to the ground.